Lawsman Harpocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this...
You spoke of making amends with Dion.
Then I should begin by telling you this was some years ago, of course. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was to supervise all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything, and alas, our time together was cut short when I had not expected to meet with him again.
Have you spoken with him?
No, His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. Not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, and I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone. It is one of my greatest regrets, and what he truly needed, the blame for Dion's transgressions, lies not only on his...
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg. Apothecaries across the ages agree that fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But...
Well, it can't hurt. Where can I find this flower?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous... Well, those which grow in the wild differ. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flower... Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try...
It's all right.
Thank you, Clive.
Trouble with your gear, or something falling, dear? That it? Fine.
Say what you will. Lady Karen has seen us.
I need your... Joshua and I are looking for a place where...
Snow daisies. Then you'll want some... I reckon Man's Hill would be... Both have similar climbs and the right elevation.
Right.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in December.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. I recalled that she kept the record, so I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew.
Whose shores border the meadows.
It'll tell us about his adventures in Ash.
I was just about to go in, but then I thought it might be better if we went first.
How are you feeling?
Well... Is...
Wrong? No.
Go on. Did you make it?
We did. Aye. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a bairn's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need.
I will.
Fancy a swift off. I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced. Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are, after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Which means that when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword. I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks.
I know.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
There's something about it.
Faster!
Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. No holding back.
Go, Blizzard!
Nice try. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets.
I would speak with this. Duke, about the demand.
Saw the captain just now.
Your town needs you. But the Duke would have me clapped in irons.
Do you have a moment?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence says the town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizen's watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist, so I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easy.
Of course.
Thank you, Clive. Philippe told me he had met...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have...
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no... I wish to speak to you about...
Very well. I trust you'll forgive...
Absolutely.
Please.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to him. Indeed, I owe you for continuing to argue again. Yet I fear he is not one to... He must be made to fit...
And who?
I would. Myself. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach.
Does that not seem a trifle?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's all scornful of the opinions of anyone he judges, but he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk. We must
fight him. No. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us united. While I understand your frustrations,
False hope. But I see that your mind is made up. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has.
Indeed. But unfortunate, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. This is all about her and her father.
Family.
I'm sorry. Yes. But perhaps it's better that you heard them from him.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Your town needs you.
What does the Dame have to say about all this?
So you are content to abandon... Please, if you were a true son of North...
That's exactly what we're trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and some...
Even when our true enemy is... Fine. You're not the only Abe. Thank you so much.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edge, like father, like daughter.
She made an uninvited appearance at the... hoping to convince the Dame to...
I bet that. Anyway, what...
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some...
Oh, right, as always. We've had some reports, you see.
They're back.
Seems that way. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing...
Right.
You know Grieger's Weep?
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings.
Good girl. Guess we're all ready. Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town. Call that a test,
Clive! Are you all right?
I am. But it seems the reports were... I dispatched the few that I found.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other.
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be... You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dame was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griega.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever...
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The Herbal, should any of your men be injured, take them to the...
Thank you, milady.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds, Philippe. Can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last...
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken back. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And well, I can't promise to hold them all back.
All right.
Thank you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
When the fighting begins...
There are so many of them.
Not for long. No. It's only just begun. That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. and I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Can we get you anything?
There's no need to worry any longer.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
They'll be well taken care of.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel. For sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
There's no need to worry any longer.
Can we get you anything?
Let's go. The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
Oarsman.
You did?
I think...
You did indeed.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not?
Oh,
It's no trouble.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. No mistakes. You deserve a rest.
Whose tea stopped the...
Clive, I wanted...
What's this?
a chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take it part...
I'm sure it will be very helpful.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study. I'll take that particular piece of advice. Besides, who else is going...
Who indeed?
What do I owe the honor? A Sancfordian, do you? Not bad, if I do say so myself. And?
And how might I help the garrison today?
Those things didn't fight like men.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Look, brother. You see them? I do. The flowers and our friends. What do you see, boy?
Let's hope this is the last one. Only one way to find out.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night,
dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure. We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right.
And we'll do it together.
Like he's willing to listen.
Only your death will all your fault.
Nice try. Damn it. Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side. Your Highness, would you do me the honor of a...
No.
No. Our lawsman has something he'd like to give you.
Master Harpocrates, no. I dare not show my face before, not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives, all because I was weak. I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt, but were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become,
then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him.
I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude. Very well, then.
Follow me.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not...
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why? These flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard was...
What's this?
A stolas quill, or more precisely, it is said that an owl's feathers are steeped in... So consider this, that one day you may put down...
Well, thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
Clive. Go on, then. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
What's on your mind, Clive? Somewhere in the back of... I know. Thank you. And so for now... For so long... So when this is over... Be strong, Clive.
either. Hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Can you believe we were going to...
I think we'd better shut up.
Who can say what Lubor is?
Give people one less thing to throw at him.
The bastard's been lying to us for us.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The Hideaway.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look...
There's been a flood in the Velcroy. A damn big... The League of Outlaws encampment was completely
What?
Every last one of the bastards has...
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. We need to evacuate. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
You have to listen to me. They're coming. You need to evacuate.
Know your place. Why do they always have to make such a...
Huh?
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. Eric, you need to begin preparing for a full-scale...
Oh, do we? And...
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same... You may believe his lies, my lord.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt. If he had not been unmasked, a great honor for one of his... One he might well feel aggrieved at having been...
Lord Underhill, forgive me. Lubor cannot be trusted, and...
You may not trust me. But for the sake, if there is any chance that...
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake.
It's no use. Words will not move them.
Then we must find another way to ensure Dalamel's survival.
You're right. Let's speak to Lord Ferda.
I think we'd better shut up.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Good day, my lord. Thank you for your custom.
Lord Ferda.
Cid.
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor... A bloody fool! Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support, but I can. If there's anything I can do to help you, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Cid! Ferda! I've been...
Victor?
I couldn't abandon the... And Lubor is in need at this very moment.
You have to believe me! The Akashic are coming! They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire.
And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted! We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far, far away!
Run!
Just go!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes!
Go! Come on, then.
Go on!
Just go.
Lubor, wait. Someone's coming.
Come on!
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct...
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take... south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic Force as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven. Conrad, can I count on the support?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers and the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so...
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk and tell the merchants not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's kid...
Very well.
Where do I fit into this?
Where else but the most... I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws. The main host is most likely still there. And Dalamil will not be safe and...
A little gardening.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particular.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are? All right then. Now it's simply a...
Looks like everyone's ready.
Run like the wind.
There it is. The flood.
But what's waiting for us inside? Can't leave a single one alive. The League is dis... I should get back to Dalamil and see him.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, but...
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been and we need not fear the victory is...
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalamil.
Lubor, after all you have done for this town...
But we did. And for that, we only hope that you can...
We need you, Lubor. So, If you would still like to be considered for the position...
You do remember that I'm a bearer,
We do. But that is not... It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are.
I see. But I will...
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our... When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together.
Of course.
And secondly, you will accept that if the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil, any bearer within our walls shall be afforded this. They will not be judged by what they...
As we failed to do.
We agree to your conditions. And...
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get... How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubo. About the children.
Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste. I shall devote my every effort to creating a haven for man and bearer both. Just like a certain someone else I know. Someone to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
First the skies.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. You wish to study the tomes? Did you learn everything you need?
Good girl. Faster! Back to the stables, girl. Time to fight.
Farewell.
Too slow. Nice try. Nice try.
Stay down!